At 6-9, the New Orleans Saints try to play spoiler as they take on the 9-6 Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons currently hold the divisional lead, with the Panthers and Buccaneers both at 8-7. A win here for the Saints could completely throw a monkey wrench into the Falcons' plans for making the playoffs, but it's up to the Panthers or Buccaneers to capitalize. The Saints are playing for pride. It's a divisional matchup, and they're 0-5 inside the division so far this season. Drew Brees has played well, but the Saints just cannot pull out a victory for him, no matter what, basically. We kick it off to the Falcons, and we are underway as Weems is back. He will kneel it about 4 yards deep, and that is where Matt Ryan and the explosive Falcons offense will start off from. Ryan has been spectacular this season. 31 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 68%, 3,500 yards. But it's mainly because of this guy in the backfield, Devonta Freeman. 1st and 10 from the 25, the give is to Freeman, and Stephon Anthony runs right past him. Freeman gets about 3, and we're going to take a look at this Falcons offense. Freeman is the most dangerous player on their offense for us right now. Alex Mack, Jake Matthews, Levitri, Schrader, and Chester hope to get him some running room. Tevin Coleman, Julio Jones, of course, Mohamed Sanu, and Jacob Tamme, all viable weapons. But we don't have as much trouble with Julio. It's the run game. It's the ground and pound that has given this team the most trouble this season. As that is complete to the outside, that is Jacob Tamme picking up the first. 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line. Ryan steps up, throws to Tamme, and he's going to pick up another 6. Stop shy of the first. 3rd and 4 from the 44. Ryan to Mohamed Sanu with a stiff arm, and he's out past midfield. Ryan 3 for 4, and they're out past midfield into Saints territory already. 1st and 10 from the 48. Ryan under pressure finds Freeman on the block and release. Devonta Freeman with a ton of running room, and he's going to pick up 20. 1st and 10 from the 28. Jones in motion. Ryan on the drop back. Looks, finds Jacob Tamme, and Tamme will go the distance. Falcons strike first. It's 7-0. In comes Drew Brees trying to answer back. 68%, 4,800 yards, 38 touchdowns to 19 interceptions. 2nd and 1 from the 32-yard line. Brees from under center is going to drop back. He finds Willie Snead. Snead has running room, and Willie Snead is shoved out of bounds after a gain of 22 yards. They're in Falcons territory. 1st and 10 from the 46, now out of the gun. Brees looks, finds Tommy Lee Lewis getting some snaps instead of Brandon Coleman, trying to mix things up, see what they have on roster. 2nd and 6 from the 26, the give is to Ingram. He's going to take this one upfield, spins, and picks up about 11 on his 2nd carry of the game. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Brees from under center. He's going to drop back. Looks, throws the fade to Cooks, and it is incomplete. That's broken up by Desmond Trufant. We're going to take a look at this Atlanta Falcons defense. It's anchored by Brooks Reed, Grady Jarrett, Babineau, and Adrian Claiborne. In the linebacking core, Vic Beasley is the standout, some weakness with Paul Warlow. In the secondary, Trufant, Neal, Allen, and Alford all have played well this season. 3rd and 10 from the 15, Brees has time, throws to Chris Manhertz for the touchdown. His 5th touchdown in the past 4 weeks. The second-year man out of Canisius with a great story thus far. 2nd and 6 from the 43-yard line. Offset eye, Ryan gives to Freeman, and he's bottled up, committing to the run. Freeman had 267 yards on the Saints earlier this season. 3rd and 8, pass over the middle is deflected down by James Laurinaitis, and that's going to be a punt. 2nd and 8 from the 18-yard line. Coming out of the I formation, Hightower in. Play action fake, pass to Manhertz is caught, and Chris Manhertz picks up 15 more. 1st and 10 from the 33. Brees hit as he throws a little bit late, looking for, I believe, Brandon Cooks. But, like I said, incomplete. 2nd and 10, it's a draw to Ingram. He gets a block or two, and Mark Ingram Plows his way forward for a gain of about 9. 3rd and 1 from the 42. Give back to Ingram. Has the first, spins away, and picks up about 3. Only needed 1. 1st and 10 from the 45 as the Saints are moving down the field well. Pass to Tommy Lee Lewis over the middle. He's been primarily a return man, but getting some action in at wide receiver as well. 2nd inches from the 45. Ingram on the give. Ingram on the draw. Picks up 4. Another conversion for a 1st down. 2nd and 10 from the 41. Pass to Josh Hill. Not going very far. A flag is thrown. And this one's going to go against the Falcons. That's a face mask on Atlanta. That's going to give the Saints an extra 15 yards. It's against Vic Beasley. 2nd and 2 from the 15. Lasco is in. Start of the 2nd quarter of play. Brees from the gun. Steps up, and he is sacked. Grady, Jarrett, and Adrian Claiborne in on the sack. 3rd and 6 from the 18. Trying to get into the end zone here. Brees drops back. Looks for Willie Snead. Has the 1st down, and more! Willie Snead takes it into the end zone. And the Saints are out on top. It's 14-7. That is Brees' 40th touchdown pass of the season. 1st and 10. Freeman on the give. Devonta Freeman with running room. Vaccaro giving chase, but he will not catch him. 75 yards. Devonta Freeman doing it again. He is going to get the single season leading rusher mark because of just simply facing the Saints this season twice. That's incredible. 2nd and 5 from the 31. It's a stretch run to Ingram, and he's stopped in the backfield. That is Brooks Reed in on the tackle. 3rd and 8 from the 29. Brees to Snead in traffic, but what a pass and what a catch from Willie Snead. 1st and 10, Lasco on the give. Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and picks up a hard-fought 6 yards. 2nd and 4 from the 42. Quick pass to Snead. Has the 1st and a little bit more to keep the drive going. 1st and 10 from the 38. Brees, quick drop back. Pass to Cooks, and he flat out dropped it. Brandon Cooks not having the same game that he had last week, where he had 190 yards and 3 scores. 2nd and 10, it's a screen to Ingram, who breaks the tackle. Ingram with a cut, and he's going to pick up 8. Could not get away. 3rd and 3 from the 31. Brees to Brandon Cooks with some speed. They needed 3. He picks up 5. So the Saints are moving well down the field as we're tied up at 14. 2nd and 4, Ingram on the give. He's not going very far. Paul Warlow with a great run stop. 3rd and 5, play action fake on the end around. Complete to Lasco. Daniel Lasco down to the 9. They're inside the red zone. Saints are driving. 1st and goal from the 9. Brees. Pass to Manhertz, and it's broken up by Warlow. Probably should have held on, but it was a tough catch to say the least. 3rd and goal from the 4. In the I formation, Brees drops back. Rolls out, and he's going to take the sack. Plays it safe. Claiborne in. Will Lutz on from 29. The kick is up, and it is good. It's 17-14. Saints reclaim the lead. 2nd and 7 from the 28, I formation. Gives to Freeman. And Devonta Freeman's going nowhere. 7 carries, 88 yards, and a score. But it's 3rd and 7. Inside 4 minutes left in the half. Ryan from the shotgun. Looks around, throws to Jacob Tammy, who takes a hit from Kenny Vaccaro. And he is hurt. What a catch from Tammy, but he injured his shoulder. And, well, he's questionable to return. 1st and 10, Freeman with a juke, and Devonta Freeman picks up 4. He is so dangerous that the Saints basically have to run commit against him. 2nd and 6, handoff, and he's stuffed. Paul Kruger. 3rd and 6 with 2.5 left in the half. Ryan. 2, it looks like Sanu, and it's broken up by Laurinaitis once more. Looks like his best game thus far, especially in coverage with 2 big pass breakups. First and 10, Brees to Tommy Lee Lewis. And Tommy Lee Lewis with his third grab of the game. And Brees is over 5,000 yards on the season. That is the 5th time he has done that. First and 10, complete to Ingram in the flat. Ingram with speed, and he ducks out of bounds at the 38-yard line of Atlanta. Second and 8 from the 36. Clock is ticking, a minute 35 left. Brees tries to throw it, and he fumbles again. Recovered by Beasley, but the Falcons take over out past midfield. Second and 1, and Matt Ryan is intercepted right back. Damian Swann playing in at nickelback, and that is a huge turnover. Second and 5 from the 41, inside a minute left. Brees to Ingram in the flat, has the first and a little bit more. And there's an injury timeout. It is one of the Falcons, and it's Vic Beasley. That's a big blow to them if he is out for any period of time, especially for the playoffs coming up. First and 10, Brees is sacked from his blind side. No time to throw. Second and 16 from the 43. Brees to Manhurts, has the catch and shoved out of bounds by Warlow at the 42. Third and 1. Brees looking, steps up, tries to throw a little bit late, incomplete. And they're going to go into the half with the score, New Orleans 17, Atlanta 14. Can the Saints play spoiler, or will the Atlanta Falcons win their 10th game of the season? Find out right after this. And we are back. The Saints are winning the battle through the air and score-wise, but the Falcons have been more efficient with their plays, averaging almost 10 yards per play. Third and 5 for the Saints, who started with football in the second half. Brees on the drop back, looks to Hightower, and Tim Hightower, normally sure-handed, just flat out drops it. Brees 20 for 28 already in this ball game, as that's going to be kicked away to Weems, who's back, and he's going to return this one out to his 27-yard line, but he's stopped pretty quickly by John Kuhn and company. First and 10 from the 27. Give us to Freeman. Devonta Freeman makes Delvin Breaux miss, but Cameron Jordan cleans him up. Still a gain of 8. Second and 2 from the 35. Back to Freeman. Makes Laurinaitis miss with a spin. A gain of 5. 13 carries, 110, and Freeman is driving them down the field. Second and 9 from the 42-yard line. I formation. Ryan to Freeman. Hit in just at the line of scrimmage, and he's not going anywhere. Third and 8 from the 42. Ryan over the middle to Brian Hartline, their fourth-string wide receiver, making a huge third down conversion. First and 10 from the 47. Give to Freeman. He cuts it to the outside, and Freeman, with a bad decision as Stephon Anthony crushes him. If he took that to the outside even further, he might have gotten a big gain. First and 10, Freeman on the inside, and they're just pounding the rock to Devonta Freeman. 17 for 124 already with 7:20 left in the third quarter. Third and 9, Ryan off play action, has a lot of time, finds Brian Hartline. Hartline out to the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 27 yards and a huge first down for Atlanta. First and goal from the 8. Stretch to Freeman. And he's going to break a tackle from Ellerby, but he's shoved backwards and dropped for a loss. Onyemata and Cameron Jordan in on the tackle. Second and goal to Tevin Coleman. And Coleman is stopped for a loss of 1. Third and goal from the 12. Freeman in motion. Ryan looks, has a lot of time, but he's just going to check it down. Good coverage by the Saints, and that forces them to kick the field goal. Matt Bryant on from the left hash. 4:45 left in the third, and we are tied up at 17. Good prevent defense by the Saints to not allow them into the end zone. Second and 5 from the 25-yard line. Play action fake. Brees under pressure just throws it up to Cooks. A bad decision in traffic. and that is just a bad interception. Alford with the pick, his third of the season, and that is Drew Brees' 20th pick of the season. Just forcing too many passes. 1st and 10, Freeman breaks the tackle! Devonta Freeman! And he is gone again! 56 yards! He has over 400 yards versus the Saints in 2 games this season. 1st and 10, complete to Ingram on the outlet. And Ingram is flipped after a gain of 18 yards, his 4th reception of the game. 2nd and 10 from the 41. Brees in the shotgun. Looks around. Nobody's open. He had Manhertz on the check down, but that was not where he was looking. And that is another sack for Brees. 3rd and 16. Brees to Cooks, but he's met immediately by Trufant in tight coverage. And the Saints are forced to punt. Morstead almost blocked. God, I hate that animation. And it's going to be down on the 8 by the Saints. So a good punt by Morstead. 1st and 10 from the 8. Freeman on the give. Devonta Freeman, another 1st down. 20 for 189 and 2 scores. He has just been devastating in this game. Falcons up by 7, and they have the momentum. Ryan, it's a screen to Julio. And Julio Jones down the sideline. No one's gonna catch Julio Jones. He is gone 80 yards for the score. He's been silent all game long, but he gets a huge opportunity on that screen, and it's 31-17. 1st and 10, complete to Manhertz. Chris Manhertz getting to the outside, and he's out to the 46. Gain of 21. 2nd and 3, Brees to Tommy Lee Lewis. Really getting Lewis involved. He's been a pretty good check down option for them. 2nd and 10 from the 39-yard line. Brees drops back, looks, throws to Manhertz on the sideline. Chris Manhertz, talk about reliable. No drops so far this season in 4 games, 5 touchdowns, ton of receptions. As Manhertz again working against Warlow, that's another 1st down for the Saints. 2nd and goal from the 8. Brees to Cooks for the touchdown. And just like that, it's a 1-score game once more. Brees 3 touchdowns, a pick, and a fumble lost. 2nd and 10 from the 25 for Matt Ryan and the Falcons. Pass to Freeman in the flat, and he's not going anywhere. Greg Robertson stops him for a loss of 1. 3rd and 11 from the 24. A stop is needed. Pass to Fourier. Joseph Fourier, and he fumbles. It's recovered by Von Bell. Was he down is the question. They're going to review it. That could be a game-changing turnover if it's upheld. His left knee looks like it's down before that ball comes out, forced by Bro. That's too bad. That's going to be called back. And the Falcons, instead of turning the ball over, have 1st and 10 in Saints territory. Or very close to it. 2nd and 6 from midfield. Ryan to Mohamed Sanu, working against Delvin Bro. And that's a 1st down for the Falcons. Julio Jones has been shut down by Dijon Smith so far in this game. 2nd and 9 from the 39. Ryan is sacked. It's a fumble recovered by Jake Matthews. And they actually gain a yard out of it. Did not see that coming. 3rd and 9 instead of 3rd and 17. Ryan looks, throws for Freeman. Another 1st down. Killing them through the air and on the ground. Tevin Coleman in. The give is to Coleman to the outside. Tevin Coleman down to the 8. A gain of 13. 2nd and goal from the 4. Hand off Freeman, and Devonta Freeman is stuffed. Von Bell in on the hit. 3rd and goal from the 3. Coleman in. 12 personnel on the field. Ryan drops back. Doesn't really have anybody open. He's going to run. He's just going to throw this one away. Live to fight another down. Make it a 2-score game with 3:30 left. Kick is up. It is good. It's 34-24. 2:43 left. Saints trying to get something going. Brees up the seam to Josh Hill. What a pass from Brees. He's almost at 400 yards on the game. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Adjusting the play at the line of scrimmage. Brees drops back. Looks up the middle to Josh Hill again. Playing vertically. And now he's definitely close to 400. 2nd and 10 from the 18. Brees to Tommy Lee Lewis on the streak, but it was incomplete. A dangerous throw to a 5'8 wide receiver. Not ideal. 3rd and 10 from the 18. Play action fake. Brees forces it into coverage, and it's intercepted again by Alford. Intended for Cooks. He had Snead open underneath. Just a bad decision. 2nd and 7 from the 34 with 1:48 left. Julio in motion. Give is to Freeman. Devonta Freeman has running room! Again! Freeman is gone! 66 yards. That makes it 273 on the game. That makes it 550 versus the Saints on the season. Tommy Lee Lewis on the ensuing kick return. And Tommy Lee Lewis has running room! He will be going the distance. No flags have been thrown. And it's 41-31. At least the Saints get a little bit back. Morstead on the onside kick, down by 10. They really need this here. It's recovered by Julio Jones. And that will do it. Final score is 41-31. The Atlanta Falcons knock off the Saints and improve to 10-6. They have secured the division of the NFC South. The Saints fall to 6-10, and they hope to be better next season with a top 10 selection. Either way, they're going to get Sheldon Rankins back, and they're going to get a top 10 pick. So things could be worse, but just a terrible showing by their run defense once again. Worth noting, Julio Jones had 2 receptions for 89 yards. That means he had 1 reception for 9 yards. Then that screen. He had 3 receptions for 70-something yards versus the Saints the last time, which means that they held Julio Jones to 5 receptions for 170 yards minus that screen, so 5 receptions for about 100 yards in 2 games. That's not bad, and DeJon Smith played really well in this ballgame. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Moonlightswami, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace.